Hey folks, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Just turned 12 p.m. and it's a very hot day, very hot day, very hot and humid. So I decided to, got get a haircut. Of course, uh, truly yours. I just change once in a while. So yeah, I just thought like before I had a mohawk, and I just growing a little bit. I think just change your look a little bit up. So I was growing my hair because of that. So today I am kind of in a good mood. Had nice tea, ice lemon, not ice lemon tea, hot lemon tea with honey, and then nice breakfast. So I have two fragrances for you. Both are niche, and I like them both a lot. So you're gonna see me really pumped up. One fragrance from House of Frederic Malle, very expensive upper class house. Other one is MFK, which is also upper class house. So I have one official sample. Other one I think is a sample set, discovery set. So I think I'm gonna start with Frederic Malle. Okay, I have plenty to say about this perfume, and I actually showed you before. I reviewed quite few, 7 or 8 I forgot, but I did few full bottles, few samples. I did some of the big ones, Kernel Flower, Iris Pudra, my favorite, Portrait of a Lady, and there are more other ones are what they have Vetiver Extraordinaire, Portrait of a Lady, big one, Masque Ravageur, another one. So yeah, they have quite a few big hits, and today we're gonna be looking at this one. Okay, this is called, I think, Bigarade Concentree or Bigara. I'm not sure if the D is silent. So this is a excellent juice, and this one has some surprising factor I want to tell you. These are not new fragrances by any means. These are over $200, and they have been reviewed to death by our OG reviewers. So I did watch one, I think, long time ago. I think it was um, who was it? Brandon. I forgot his channel name. He reviewed it. I saw it. He is an excellent reviewer. So this perfume, when I sprayed for the first time yesterday, I sprayed for the first time. These are all thanks to Perfume Bangladesh, who sent me the sample for reviewing and testing. And after I finish, I will return them the bottles. So these are like how many? 3.5 ml samples. So it's a lot. So I did not waste so much juice, but I just tested yesterday and today. So let me tell you my thoughts. So it's in my hand, drying down for some time, and the opening is the most interesting part. That moment I put it on yesterday, I'm like, what? I was like surprised, shocked at the same time. I'm like, I smelled this before. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Orange? What is that? That is a neroli? What is that? So let me spray it and talk about it. I'll put the information below when it was released and all that, but I'll just tell you the smell. So let's see the opening. Okay, I think the sprayer, something is wrong with the sprayer, but anyway, so it does. Let's go on. Let's try once more. Nah, that's something. Yeah, the sprayer is something is wrong with the sprayer, but anyway, it did spray. As you can see, it had left some residue. So this perfume, when I sprayed it, I'm like, what's that? That's an orange smell. Where is that coming from? And I smelled this before. And then I remember I reviewed few fragrances that smell exactly like this, at least in the opening. First thing that came to my mind was Hermes, and I'm like, I smell this on Hermes. Is it the concentrate, orange deconcentrate Verte, something? I forgot the name. It's the orange base scent, the green bottle, the lighter, that Hermes, that green and orange box combo. I'll leave the link below. I reviewed it. That one. Then I remember, like, what else? Then I checked, this is Jean-Claude Elena. Then I'm like, oh, figures. So I thought of Terre d'Hermes. Then from Terre d'Hermes, I'm like, what is more fresher than Terre d'Hermes? Then I'm like, oh, okay. I have something that smells like that. Terre d'Hermes Eau Tres Fraiche. So I'm gonna show you all these fragrances, and I'm gonna tell you, uh, this fragrance is pretty much damn close to one of those. Okay, so when you spray it for the first time, that orange that hits you, amazing. It's like the most fresh, realistic orange, and it's like citrusy blast. I don't know if it's tangerine or mandarin orange, one of those fresh orange, and it has some of the notes surrounding like vetiver. I think it has some green grassy, something like of gray vetiver. So think of gray vetiver, and this one Cartier Declaration, which is creation of Jean-Claude Arena once again. This one Eau Tres Fraiche, and then again Daniel's Icon. If you mix all those, that's what you get in this. This was created, I think, 2002 or something like that, a long time ago, but I think these newer fragrances are inspired by that. So the happiest thing is I don't have to buy this. I can have Eau Tres Fraiche, and I can enjoy it a lot. This one lasts about the same time as this. This is not a very long lasting fragrance on my skin. About 2 hours gone. But I think that realistic fragrance they created, this is where the credit is for Jean-Claude Elena. Okay, so I think the new one, Hermes Eau Tres Fraiche, I'm not sure if he created it, but I know for a fact he created Hermes. Okay, I have a big bottle here. So that's a fantastic fragrance. Even the declaration, if you really put your nose, this is much more sophisticated and much more complex. Woody, spicy, and then the orange thing going on, and you feel touch of neroli somewhere, even though like it's not neroli based, but you smell this in little bit of neroli portofino, ferrari bright neroli. So this combination, if you enjoy this fragrance, is definitely for you. But would you pay $200? If you ask me, honestly speaking, the transformation is not so much on this. It's not like, oh, it perhaps is the same thing as a designer like, but it gives you so much more on dry down. At this current moment, no, it does not, because back then when it was released, yes, this is a fantastic hot weather scent. Like as warm it gets, this fragrance becomes more magical. Okay, but right now you have those options. I think you should opt for definitely either one. I mean, like, you can go with any of these. Hermes Eau Tres Fraiche, this is the closest to the Frederic Malle one today. All right, so you can enjoy this a lot for a fraction of a price of Frederic Malle. Okay, so overall this perfume, like how much I like it, I really like it. It's really fresh, tangerine like, and if you put your nose close to the skin, I mean, if you smell it, if you go close to the fragrance, you discover a few more notes. Okay, so if you like the note of vetiver, grassy, fresh, clean, is there anything else? I detected neroli with the orange, but it could be my nose that's playing tricks. My mind is playing tricks. But it's a fantastic, clean, fresh fragrance, but it's not for me worth the $200+ price point. Okay, but it's a nice fragrance nonetheless. It's safe. Anyone would like it. Price is not an issue. I mean, money is not an issue. You should definitely try it at least. Okay, so one of the better fragrances. Also reminds me a little bit of Bergamo 22, even though this is not a bergamot fragrance, but it reminds you of those bergamot that is used in, let's say, Mont Blanc Explorer, some of those Aventus inspired clones that have nice bergamot. This is like remind me of those, right? So overall, this fragrance, for what it is, for the smell, I'll give it 10 because it's amazingly fresh. But for the price versus what you get, this fragrance, I mean, I cannot give it more than 7 because it's supremely expensive and it's not that long lasting too. I think Hermes Eau Tres Fraiche will last longer than this. So 7 out of 10 for this fragrance. And now time to move on to the second review, which is going to be a little bit more favorable. Take care. Bye bye.